Like, what the
He's
fuck?
gonna be like,
That's
what
fine.
the fuck is going on?
If you want to be non-confrontational, just do that.
And then it's gonna go up immediately after. Oh, yeah, fucking yellow. I feel so. We're doing it, but it feels so bad.
Lamau! Oh, Mel, you want the disband route.
If I'm gonna kick him, I'm going to message and say, hey, we have someone coming. But I don't know. I'd rather also not do that. So, just not feeling in the confrontational mood, you know.
Yeah, always probably like WTF.
Misclick.
Oh, it's just us. Okay, Bard, and then don't care, or Fizz range, don't care about the other shield. Yeah, we may or may not have been in one earlier and into the limit cut.
The Reaper that has 5 P9 kills and his highest parse is a 4.
Yeah,
that he didn't die on.
Yeah, we're being toxic, man. It's P9.
Dude, like I literally feel like just pushing your buttons gets you a 50 in most of these fights. Like if you're just
one thing I'm curious about, because it wasn't this week, is like how much gear did he have? Because there's a lot of people who go into P9 without full crafted at minimum. So I can sort of understand if you're just like 630 going into a fight and you just get backpacked. It's probably pretty easy to get a very low parse, even if you're. But I mean, 5 kills should and add some gear should.
Yeah, I guess technically you're right that you can just go in with. Did you set an eye level restriction on this?
641.
Okay.
But like, I just mean it could have his previous kills, right? Could have been.
No, I was just when I saw that dancer turn, I was like, we set anything? All right, mid dancer, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's got 6 kills.
Yep.
Probably mess up on limit cut less than me. So
his parses have a color, so that's always something.
That is one way to look at it. Yeah, Kiyomi's like my alt one-shot into the group, and then we wiped, and I was like, oh. Oops.
Yeah, imagine doing limit cut wrong, imagine.
I'm just thinking of the later limit cuts.
Oh, a red page. Didn't want to parse anyway. Alright, I need you and Ensif to just never die because I need to give you all the cards so I have a chance at getting an okay parse.
What is your parse on this fight?
92.
Oh, rip, it's an 89. It must have, by end of day went down.
Oh yeah, they do passes or whatever it is. So I think I think before it locked in it was a 92. I think it's an 89. I usually try and get an orange parse for the first 2 floors before the end of the tier because you do them enough that they're pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, doing it if you do it, and all you need is like our group to be stable, and then people have their weapons, and it's an easy.
Oh yeah, that's
orange,
it.
right? Right now, the only person in our group has their weapon is Dom. I believe he got his weapon.
Did you get the weapon?
I think so. Yeah. I could be wrong.
Paladin had to get 2 weapons. From the
maybe he didn't. I thought he did. Let's look it up. Dong Senpai. Oh, maybe he... Oh, this is 16 days. Let's see. So, yep, 665 weapon and shield.
Wow. That means that when we kill P12 tomorrow, paladin weapons dropping. Because this game deliberately just fucks you over.
There was a group, well, I saw it on like a Reddit discussion thread, where there's like, this guy was talking about how lucky their group was being, and in 3 weeks they got 6 of their people weapons. As in, everyone that dropped was like some
That's like
one that someone used that didn't already win a coffer.
That's always the worst. Man, like, I really wish they'd make loot treatable in this game.
Like, with the group that you ran it with, or?
Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, man, it just sucks, like, not being able to trade loot in this game.
Sometimes there's, like, coffers things where it's like, oops, you know, we killed the boss, someone took your coffer by accident. Wish I could give it to you, but can't.
You see Kiamu's message?
They're G-posing beside your mount?
Hmm?
They're G-posing beside the mount?
Yeah, someone was. I saw that icon, I was like, what the fuck is this icon? And then they ran away. I thought it was funny. I said, I'm pretty sure he was trying to pet my mount when he kept patting me on the head. But
yeah, you're not a Lala. Doesn't work.
yeah, apparently this mount doesn't scale, so Lalas actually look ridiculous on this, and I'm kind of jealous. But the downside is that
they just look small as shit. Like the mount's big.
Like the mount isn't very big, or whatever it is. Like I'm riding it right now, and it's not very big. I thought it was actually gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
So like, but Lalas apparently like are more proportioned for it.
Hmm.
And I'm like, wow.
Just a reason to need to win it. Where are you at?
Where am I? That place outside Rad's. Oh, I can open my map. Yeti Mad. Yedel.
Yep, got you.
I don't even know it. Having a stroke trying to read it. Don't you dare. But yeah, see, it's actually much smaller than I thought it was. But then again, I literally had only seen like a screenshot from like a live letter that someone linked or whatever it was. It also doesn't walk, which is kind of annoying.
Like when you're on the ground, it just floats.
It's just floating on the ground. I'm like, dude. Oh, I mean, I guess it's like, kind of like swimming. Yeah. And I was like, man, can you imagine this little thing with its 4 little derp-ass legs running around?
Ground. Yeah.
It'd be so much funnier. But whatever. I added to my list of favorite mounts, and then proceeded to just put this mount directly on my bars so I can always use it.
That's what I did with the Phoenix at the beginning. It's just like,
yeah. My favorite mounts list is pretty much just every raid tier's mount, and then the fat cat. Yeah, what do I have here? I have the fatter cat because awesome. Rama from P8. Oh, I have the Jin Banyan couch from some event came by. What it was.
JB, the Resto Druid healer, made a good point recently, because I think WoW has had this problem where it's like, outside of randomly seeing someone early in a patch with the famed Slayer thing, you know, Hall of Fame title, WoW doesn't really have the thing where you look at them and go, holy fuck, like, you know, like, and I think Final Fantasy, it applies to them I think it applies to Final Fantasy now as well, where even the like longest, grindiest, like difficult titles, things I don't know, like Necromancer, like raid mounts aren't that, oh wow, that guy's insane.
Well, I mean, part of it is that the raid mounts are always 100% drop, so you can easily go back and farm them. Like when they're, like raid mounts are only ever useful like on their raid tier, pretty much, right? So like, I'll ride this mount until, well, this is a poor example because I can ride this mount all the way until fucking next raid tier comes out next expansion. But like, I rode, like this was my mount up until this raid tier or whatever it was, because I just always ride like the most current one, and then so that way at least if I'm ever out doing like overworld content, it's like somewhat applicable. Like, oh, I've killed Savage. Wow. I think the only titles in this game that have like any weight to me are any of the legend titles, except for, well, I guess Ultimate Legend and Legend are a little bit less, but you know what they are. Necromancer just exists for like the sheer stupidity of people trying to do that, and then the Firmament Saint title, or whatever it is, which is like the people that like fucking went super ham on the Ishgard Reconstruction event. It was like a limited edition title, like only like 100 people got it or something like that. It was based on like how many materials you contributed to some shit, so people were just fucking like snow-wiping the shit out of it and macroing everything. But I see that title and I go, oh, this dude's a fucking crafting degen. I appreciate it. Like literally, otherwise I have no idea what titles are in this game. I mean, I know Guardian Angel because I fucking remember seeing the title for when I was browsing Bozja. But this game is just really bad with achievements in general. Like, it actually bothers me to no end that there's no fucking timestamp on achievements. Which I think is deliberate by them, but it's really annoying for like records purposes of just being like, oh, when did I accomplish this? I get why. I think they've stated it's so that people can't like elitist over completion dates for titles or for achievements or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, like, you know, like the fucking meme harder in X patch, by the way, fucking tie that to achievements. It's even funnier. But it's just, well, and I think in WoW's case, it's doubly so. Like, WoW has like what now, like 9 X packs. So there's just like so many titles that there's like only the ones that like, if you've been playing a long time, right? Obviously, like, you know, you can like, you know, Death's Demise is a title that you recognize, or like, you know, freaking the Immortal or the Undying from like original Wrath of the Lich King shit. I have my insane title still from when that was like hard for doing all the rep grinding stuff like that, right? But like any game, the bigger it gets, right? Then like the big impact titles are lost on the newer players, right? Like a new player walks by and they go, oh, what is a Death's Demise, or what is a Heaven's Legend, or whatever it is, right? It doesn't mean anything.
Or the achievements get easier, like the old Ultimates.
So like
they're not, like, you know, they're definitely easier like now.
Yukob and Uwu are essentially just like a long Savage fight now. They're not hard. They haven't been hard for a long time. I mean, when we cleared Uwu last expansion, it wasn't hard. So
like in 6 years, top will probably be easy from the damage check is free. Like that, you literally don't even think about it.
I mean, like top will be free as far as damage is concerned in 6.5 when the relic weapons come out, or whatever it is.
I just mean it'll be even more free, just like
it's like it's every expansion, right, trivializes the content before it, which is like where the meme of harder and X, by the way, sort of thing came from. But I mean, like, I get, you know, obviously, like, for like it's mainly like personal pride or achievement, right? Like, you know, I'm happy that I killed DSR on patch before, you know, day before patch, still counts. But like, you know, personally, I think it would have felt worse for me to kill it the next day, because then it would have been like, oh, we missed the patch cycle for it, or whatever it is, even though fundamentally the fight is like the exact same. I think the next day when we went to go do re-clears, I think like the new food had come out.
Yeah.
For the next, so then technically you have like an extra, you know, 3,000 HP or something like that. So now it's like a slightly more lenient damage check on things.
And healing check and like yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So like it might only be like 2% more difficult or 2% easier, but this guy named himself Kuchulain backwards. My dude, come on. Anyway, wait, what?
Kiami said he can flex healer.
Oh yeah.
We want to find a tank.
Okay.
Me and Kiami gonna have a stare down for who's gonna have to cast a GCD heal first.
Me. I'd rather just get this done with.
Yeah, about your parse, Dingo. I'm sorry.
Are these dudes like literally just all bots?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Is the DK decent at least?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I was like, I can just feed the DK cards during Windows, and that's fucking like a ton of damage.
What? No,
but...
just give it to Ensif.
Are our strats all the same?
Oh my god, where do you find these?
It's basically like we did last week. So color partners. So you know, instead of always going clockwise, you just go to your color partner for the markers.
Okay.
Otherwise everything's the same, man. I believe.
I saw supports rotate. Or is it supports rotate?
Yeah. Supports rotate, which is how we do 9.
Okay.
Oh shit, my food fell off. Call. Ah! Cancel.
Oh.
Huh?
They want to mark the
Needs
healers.
marks? Oh my good.
What? Who pulled?
Hi, Dancer.
Goodness.
There.
I'm a 1 now. We did it.
Wait. This fucking tank has 4 ultimate kills. Like 4 different. He's quad legend,
And he needs marks.
and he needs
What?
marks.
And he needs marks from the tanks.
Yeah, I don't.
God.
Wait, he's
Now I'm
mar-
not gonna be able to see my fucking debuff and limit cut. I'm gonna kill everybody.
Oh god.
Who's main tanking is?
Oh, Paladin. TF doesn't do like
Guess I'll just
hard tank
heal
swaps on this, do they?
Guess I'll just heal the non-cardio.
Burn. Out. There'll be partners in.
I shouldn't have ACT open.
2 cards. Maybe get behind him.
Behind him and in.
I'm not strong. My cooldowns are all fucked up. Carry's got this. I believe in him. What's your request?
Alright, between 5 and... Oh, after this. Between 5 and 7. 2 and 6 first. Four and 8. Third defamation stays. Back. Cross. No, back. Back.
Fired him.
6 of them.
Haha!
It was 6. 6 was
I fucked up, but it wasn't the one that killed everybody. Ha! Can this game stop giving me deformations? I haven't got them for weeks. Dude, I stand the fact that 6 is the hardest number in that entire mechanic.
It is. You also have to move the most or be cognizant of where you like to stand. A little bit more than the others. Because you have to... with the JAP strat, you have to... Like, 6 is the one that has to make sure they pop the sprint at the right.
Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I give the dancer a card?
Remember as 6 that you can also just go to one of the unused sides, and then but you do have to max range it, as I learned. Partners. In. Guardian. In. The partners and out. Intra cards.
Behind it out.
God damn it. Didn't even see that line. This is the kill.
Because you got that DD. Alright, 2 and 6. Oh, 5 and 7 first. Two and 6 first. 4 and 8. Carry it across. Move now. 2 and 6. 4 and 8.
Korean.
Guardian
Out.
out.
Oh shit.
Remember, DPS do lightning. Supports go to the like crack meteor starting from north. We're not
So
quite there yet.
It's DPS first?
DPS bait the lightnings first. The supports go to the meteor.
Unusual first.
Yep. Stack up.
Support save. Alpha.
DPS are going to Charlie.
Delta.
Going to Delta. Big hit here. We do lines again. Make sure to stay roughly where your clock is going to be on the second one, so that you can be in or out quickly.
Tank buster shit first and everything, right?
Yep, a tank buster, knock into walls, and then that. Is that Cardinals? 2 minutes with what? Partners. Nope. We're at 4, we're at 4.
Oh wait, I moved too far to the right.
Oop, live this and then.
Oh,
Did it not go off? Then?
no.
We might be able to recover. Don't have sweat. No, it's dying. Okay. Oh man, that's healthy too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's an AoE, and then so there was probably, I guess there was time to like heal yourself there, and then maybe do it.
Yeah, that was just people being in the wrong place. I think that wasn't damage.
Yeah,
No,
that was maybe
I mean before the healer limit break, maybe salvageable. If we healed.
Oh
before
yeah,
the
I
AoE.
just went right into casting it. I just
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
aware there wasn't
Fair
any
enough.
right afterwards. Assuming we are not doing this.
Yeah.
He was asking. I think he's asking about limit cut 2 where to go. I thought that was in the thing. And that's basically what everyone does.
So you did say northwest, or LC2 northwest, northeast. You didn't have the numbers there, but generally 1 in 3
Like that's
go
how
northwest.
everyone does it. I'm confused. All right, I guess I should. Just you need to be. I guess I'm learning. Just be, but then it becomes a novel if you write like every micro, like
I think this guy's just special.
Well, that's
special
not
enough
damage,
to do. This a tank that's done 4 of the like 4 ultimates.
Maybe he bought his clears.
It's possible. But I think he does have a few clears on more than one of them.
Man, Paladin kind of pumps. What the fuck? Oh, that was Dark Knight just doesn't pump that.
Dark Knight is the lowest DPS per tank.
Actually,
Yep.
Paladin is second highest.
Warrior Paladin right now.
the world's in shambles right now. Should be Paladin the cards.
Actually, no, it's sorry, Gunbreaker. Second highest.
I know Warriors are the highest because fucking.
It's
of course they
between Gunbreaker and Warrior for top.
are. It feels like kind of right. Like I feel like Gunbreaker is like.
3 DPS and a trench coat.
Yeah, pretty much.
In.
Not enough AGTG to cast everything.
In again. Last elite partners and out.
Out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cardinals. In front, and then go out after in front.
No one zip.
It's just for your parse. Although I looked at the other DPS and I don't think it was happening regardless, to be completely honest. With the other DPS in this group.
PTB and after you got hit.
Legend, by the way.
Blood Legend, by the way. We're so judgmental. 5 and 7. 2 and 6 first. 4 and 8. Get ready. Get ready to pop sprint. 2 and 6 now. 2 and 6 have something to do here.
What does 2 do? Oh.
Tower.
Well, I actually don't think it was my tower that killed us. It was something else.
One sec, sorry.
Fire meld with everybody. What's that?
Got killed by shock. I think that's tower explosion.
Who do you get killed by?
I think tower explosion. It's called shock, and I know the defamation's called ice meld, and well, the fire's called fire meld. I think it was just
Ice
tower.
meld killed Hime. Man, what was me was my tower that killed everybody then. P9 is cursed.
Yeah, if you've baited, then you need a tower, and if you have taken a tower, you need to bait. That's what it comes down to. Like 2 and 6 have the hardest job because they do something right after we cross the room, which is why 6 is the hardest. Because 6 needs to like go further out.
Your house, the party finder.
Awful.
First fate.
4th of July thing, I think.
In. To be fair, a decent amount of the awful is self-inflicted right now as we figure out 9 again. It's gonna be partners and out. Cardinals.
Feels so weird giving my melee cards to fucking tanks.
Other melee, just that.
Wait, can you not give it to Ensiv?
Well, Ensign gets 1, and then if I pull a second.
Oh, I might
Behind
die
him?
here.
Out and behind. Or
Oh,
in
it's
behind.
awkward.
In behind.
Well, that damage down set.
Thankfully, it's not in like a DPS window.
Yeah, but I also had to like almost stop casting during that because I picked the stupidest time to run. Like, I misread it and was at a save point and ran to the other side. Oops.
Wait, there's not that long. I believe.
5-7. 2 and 6 first.
Redemption tour.
Four and 8 get ready. Get ready to cross after this explosion. 2 and 6 especially have a job to do. And 4 and 8 on this last one. New partners. In. And take a damage down and then I get past it. Yep. It's the kill.
Let's go.
Hopefully. That's, yeah. We have a dog coming up, or meteors. In the middle. Look at the corner you're going to be going to. DPS are going to D Delta. Going to Charlie.
Now we just vibe for a minute.
Two minutes of pots coming up. We are at intercards for the knockback. Remember to stay by your intercard color at the end. That's partners and out. Range, stand outside, bait. 1 and 3 to 4, go to 4, 2 and 4, go to 1. Everyone else to C. And it's rear after, so he's going to hit behind him. You want to be in front of him. You want to be in front of him. Where'd that thing go?
I turned him the wrong way.
Oh god, it's Protean out. Just
Healer LB.
Healer LB. Yeah, we're good now. Just partners and all that stuff. Partners. We are in. 2 minutes? Oh god, 2 minutes. Holy shit. AoE. This is Guardian. And he's dead as fuck. Alright, good job.
Man, whoever killed me in LC2, fuck that guy.
I don't know if you can choose his direction. If he does rear...
It's when he jumps, you have to either turn him. It depends.
Can you turn him after he gets there? Or
after he jumps, you have to move.
Oh, you can like move and then before he starts his cast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that being rare means the people who had 3 and 4 just got fucked. You just need everything, right? I mean, there's 4 randoms, just everything.
Even if I don't need anything, just so I can cut them out of loot.
I got a 9 and a 3, baby. Wait.
Yeah, so it's like if he's using rear and he jumps to C. Once he jumps to the stack, just move right behind him after he jumps.
You can't change job in the instance, can you?
No.
That's dicks. I have a ring.
It doesn't roll until you open it, so you can switch jobs outside the instance.
No, but
he has a coffer.
I have a coffer that's sitting there. It's okay. Enseth got it.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I had a coffer.
Everything except for the bracelet.
Good.
Wait, good. I'd rather stay in our group even if people. I mean,
off tank or off jobs.
The accessory stuff will be so easy to get later because nobody's gonna need it. So.
God, it was.
Yeah, took a little bit, but.
What day is today? Someone logged
Tuesday.
that? Someone did log that.
It
was actually not a terrible parse, all things considered. But
I had a damage down, and
considering I died and had weakness for all that. I mean, honestly, the only shitty person in that was probably the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight,
but
the Blood Legend Dark Knight.
Legend, by the way.
Yeah, what I found interesting is, okay, he must not have crafted gear, or he just... Because he did all his ultimates on melee DPS. But he did Golbez and specifically P9 on tank. But he's killed Golbez 5 times, and his highest Dark Knight parse is a 12 as well, so I don't know, maybe he just doesn't know the tank buttons. Because he's done T 4 times, and he's done DSR 3 times, so, like... Seems to know melee or whatnot.
I mean, just like you guys were earlier saying that you were griefing the party. You guys have cleared the tier, you know? Where's your excuse?
My excuse is I literally cannot do Limit Cut 1 in P9. I just luck shit through it every time.
Well...
The only reason we killed P9 as fast as we did was because JP Strat came out and I didn't have to use my brain.
Well, it was more so that this guy came in and then, like, we started a countdown timer and he's like, sorry, and he canceled the timer and was like, where's markers on healers? And it's like, okay, and we put it on and then just, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You're just being a little bit of a... Yeah. That being said, Dingo has gone down the path of being a toxic parse looker at her. Or at least you're vocal about it.
I mean, I was always toxic. Now I can look in game without having to fucking look people up. Have you beaten FF16 yet, Barry?
Dude, I've hardly fucking touched it. I really want to play it, but it's like every time there's a fun game to play, I just have a huge want to play 14 again. So I've been playing 14, whether it's just fucking PvP or fucking goofing off in trials, playing as a DPS I don't know how to play. I've been playing 14 a lot more.
Yeah. If you have the itch to play, you have the itch to play, right?
Yeah. It sucks because I still haven't finished Ragnarok, and I'm like over halfway through, and my dad talks to me about it all the time, and I'm like, don't tell me spoilers. but then I won't fucking play it for like 3 months. I don't know.
Those games will be there when you have the itch to play them, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I just lack the want to sit down in front of a couch to play, because I don't know. I know like the shit out of fucking Tears of the Kingdom. That game was phenomenal.
It's because FF16 is literally just a Final Fantasy 14 expansion in disguise.
Doesn't even play any kind of the way similar.
The only difference is the action combat. Literally, because I'm just powering through New Game Plus so I can get the plat and be done with it. Literally, after every boss fight, I have to skip between 6 to 12 cutscenes.
It's very 14-esque, is what I've heard.
Literally, I should be getting a notification saying a series of cutscenes is going to play in sequence. Make sure you set enough time so you can watch them all. God damn it, Yoshi.
I mean, fucking God of War's the same way.
All I have to do is kill a bunch of hunt mobs and craft ultimate weapon and then kill the final boss. And then I'm done. And I can never touch it again.
It's interesting because one of my friends just finished 16 and he enjoyed it, and he's like, he talked about the music, which a lot of people who I've heard talk about 16 who have finished it, like, oh, the music was just, yeah, it's good Final Fantasy, it's really good. And that was one of the parts that he didn't enjoy, but he enjoyed a lot of the other stuff. So, it's, different strokes and all that.
I think there's really only two notable songs in the FF16. There's like the main one, the Fires of something, whatever it is. It's like the main battle track or something that fucking slaps. And then there's another one. How far are you in FF16, Barry?
Sounds like not very from what he was describing.
No. I just fought one of the spawn of Gerudo.
Oh, okay. You were not far at all.
No.
There's a song that plays during I don't think it's a spoiler to say the Bahamut's in the game.
No, they've already talked about Bahamut.
The
He's
when
one of the
you're-
kings.
he's the Emperor's son. The prince, anyways, not. But the first of all, it's hilarious because obviously when you fight him eventually, whatever it is, there's a scene in the when you're during the big battle where you get obliterated.